No. Is she mad or she whipped?
Well, we're currently at the Alibi Lounge, which is in Harlem, and everyone is out there having a great time to City Girls. And yeah, it's a turned up night. I'm really surprised. I was like, okay, cool. This is cool.
Yeah,
it's great.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot of hard work, a lot of recording. Finally, a project. Something I can put out that I'm proud of.
Came back with a banger.
Well, Femocracy, first let me tell you what it means, because then that tells you why. So Femocracy means female mobocracy, and mobocracy is basically overthrowing government, overthrowing those that are in authority. And as we know who controls the dynamic as far as we're going in this whole world that we're living in. And I just wanted to like talk about my anger, about how much I just really want to just fuck shit up. And so I was like, why not just call it female mobocracy? Because every song literally goes over that in one aspect or the other.
Spider-Man's mistress.
Emotional, act a fool. No one has heard it, but it should be played tonight. And it was just a betrayal. I experienced betrayal in a way that I never thought I would. And I had to highlight that issue within the community. Like, as women, we stick together sometimes, but there are times when we don't stick together, and sometimes those things kind of hurt, and we need to talk about it. We need to talk about those things because, again, nobody's highlighting these issues. So I'm like, why not? Why not write a song about this betrayal? Why not?
Eat this cat and make it cry.
So the single is only 4 songs, but each song is pretty hefty. And so I didn't want to overload, just like my last single, my last EP album, I only did 5 singles because I didn't want to overwhelm. I wanted to give you enough and still leave you wanting more, and Femocracy is the same.
Is he fly? Where's my man as Mr. Vine?
Okay, so Femtivity kind of explored my journey as a woman, as a female, and just everything that was relative to being feminine or a female body. And Femocracy is more about having anger and standing up to those who are disadvantaging us or making us, meaning me, and other people around me, because my music does talk about a lot of systemic stuff in a way that people can relate to. It's more about me just talking real shit and just getting my point of view out there. So that's the kind of, they're both female. It talks about female perspective, but this time, instead of just dealing with everything that's female, this one is dealing with my anger, and it has different kind of people that I address it to. Break Trance. That's a single I just released on the 15th. I am currently filming it. We filmed the first couple scenes of it, and I'm excited to see what happens because it's a thriller. I've never did a thriller video before in terms of Halloween themes, and this was a perfect opportunity, and I was like, yes, let's do it. So that's the video that I'm most excited about. I can't wait till it's finished.
Pockets and fuck your mind. You ain't down for my type of grind. Kitty with a booty wanna hit.
In the back of my mind, I kind of want to release another single. I want to release a short mixtape for the winter. No, it's not Christmas based, but but I wanted to get some softer sides of me out, and so that's kind of what we should expect next. So we went to female relativity, then we went to female anger, and then next we're gonna kind of touch on the softer sides, because why not touch on the softer sides of a woman? Why not talk about the nicer sides too?
Put it on your lips like this. I don't really care about sis. Baby, gotta do it like this.
This has not been a year of supreme happiness. It's kind of been more of a year of like anger. So I would have to say that this year, that stands out for this album. I would say after I recorded Act a Fool, I felt so validated in my anger. I feel a lot of times when we get angry, people feel as if we're crazy or we're overreacting to a situation. But after really putting down that song, I was like, I'm valid for these feelings. It makes sense. And I'm not gonna feel ashamed or trying to cower my voice. And I'm like, I'm not going to like hide the fact that sometimes within movements we go through things, and this is one of it. Being betrayal within any movement is always happening. From Black Panthers come right back. Any movement we can think of, they're falling to betrayal, and that's the same thing across the board. So that moment just solidified everything for me, and it just let me know that, you know, exploring this emotion is a good idea. It's a great idea. For me, that was an epitome. Literally right after I recorded it, I was like, wow, this is like the best time of my year this year. And I've had a lot of great things, but that was validating my anger, and that's what I wanted.
Heard your boo was talking mad shit. Kiki walking up in this bitch.
Kiki Devii, fierce. That's the word that kind of describes me. In everything that I do, I'm fierce because I'm passionate. And when you're zealous, Jesus, everything gets conquered.
About splits, take your money, nigga, then I do. Devii.
Your anger is valid. Everything that you're feeling, you're seeing that no one else is talking about, it's valid. And I hope when you do listen to this, you walk away knowing that there's someone who's experiencing the same phenomena as you are, and is spreading a message about it and telling you, like, you know what, you're not alone. This pisses me off too. So let's just curse these niggas out and keep it moving.
Yeah, so female empowerment all day.
All day, every day. Female empowerment.
Yeah, we ride it out. Devii. Killer thighs. Girl, just.
Oh, I went over this a million times. It would be the baby.
Really? Why?
Yes, he has this really nice raspiness to his voice, like it's bass. Like when he talks, you want to listen, and I feel like based off my music style, I feel like we'd be a very good mesh.
Thighs. Girl, just back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
It would be Suge. And no, not because it's popular, but because of just the flow and the styles that he used on it. And he just showed his diversity, and I had to respect it. I had to respect it. So that was basically be the record. That'd be the person if I want to collab.
Back it up, sis. No, back it up, bitch. No.
I'm a sweetheart. And that's why it's just crazy how angry I come across. But you know what? I am La Morena Enojada, the angry black woman, and it never changes, and I'm not trying to change it either.
Is she mad or she whipped? I would cancel.
Everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. I prefer Tidal. Get your Tidal subscriptions. I'm playing with you. Everywhere you can think of, I'm there. Deezer, any music platform, even TikTok. We're everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you can find me.
If she starting.
My social media for Instagram is Kiki Devii Music. For Twitter, it's Kiki Devii Music. And for my website, it's kikidevii.com. For Kiki Devii, it's KIKIDEVII. I always spell it out, just a thing. Yeah, those are basically the ones I'm focusing on right now. My Twitter and my Instagram.